Hey everybody, it is Wintermute and we're here with the Japanese turn. So rolling right into things, we're going to roll for radar as our first technology. And that's a 7, so we get that. I'm sorry, our only technology. I forgot I had a damaged factory, but that's fine. We'll go with radar. And then for our builds, we're going to build 2 infantry, fast build 2 air bases, repair the damage on the factory in Tokyo, fast build a fortification, and then build 7 militia. So our combats, we will be, so from Okinawa over to P-34, we're going to try to kill that submarine. Let me scoot up here. There we go. We're going to try to kill that submarine. From P-15, we are going to move these 2 submarines over to P-36 to attack that fleet. From P-44, we are going to move 3 of those submarines up to that also P-36 to go after that fleet. And then from P-44, we are going to move the remaining 3 submarines over to P-47 to go after that fleet there. And we are not going to be raiding the Indian line. And that should be everything as far as the attacks go. So, with that out of the way, so we're going to just roll our seaplane to get rid of that submarine. Just a 1 through 3. Nope, that's about right. And he's going to land in Okinawa. Well, I'm back in Okinawa just for the sake of argument. And then the northern battle in P-36, we're going to have 5 submarines versus a assault transport, a submarine, and a destroyer. Now I can't even hit that submarine because I don't have anything on cap. So or map, excuse me. So I have 5 3s. None of them are first strike, unfortunately. And that is 2 hits. So that'll kill the destroyer and the transport without any doubt. He gets 1 shot back at me at 3. Miss, and then I'm assuming he will submerge. Technically, I think he has to. All right. And then in P-47, it's going to be pretty much the same fight, only it's a regular transport. And I'm going to have 3 submarines. So we'll go ahead and just roll my 3 subs. All miss. He has his destroyer, which will hit, and his submarine, which will miss. Then his sub goes under. I still have 2 subs, and we will go again. Whoops, we got to roll in the box, and that sucks because that was a 1. So those are misses. He has his destroyer. It hits. We're going to go again. I hit, but does he kill me? No, he does not. Okay, so I do finish that with 1 sub remaining. So he has a sub that is submerged right there, but I do kill the transport and the destroyer. That was costly, but I'm okay. I'm okay getting rid of that destroyer or that transport. Any damage to him at this point, I think, is a good thing. Okay. Now my non-com. So let me get those off the map before I forget. So we're going to start over here in the Indian Ocean. We're going to move this, let me scoop this out of the way. This coastal sub over one from I-12, I-12 over to P-50. We are also going to have from I-7, the regular sub is going to go over to P-50 as well. From P-41, that transport is going to pick up a Marine from Cochin China and a Marine from Anam Tonkin. And then he's going to, let me swap out for a figurine. He's going to move one up to P-32, where he is going to drop off 2 Marines into Peking. Or excuse me, Nanking. Yeah, that could be important. Nanking. Then make sure I'm doing that right. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Because he cannot realistically be able to do that. Okay, so yeah. Now what we're going to do is this transport from P-50 is going to go 1-2. He's going to pick up 2 infantry from Hong Kong and then land in P-32 and drop them off in Nanking as well. Excuse me. And then these 2 destroyers from P-50 are going to move up to P-41. Now they will be able to blockade that port at this point. And then from, let's see, all right, yeah. Where is it? From Burma, we're going to rail 1 infantry down to British Malaya. From Siam, we're going to move 2 infantry over to Anam Tonkin, and then we're also going to move 2 infantry over to Cochin China. Right. And then from Burma, we're going to walk back all the infantry that are there. So that'll be 6 infantry. We're going to walk them back into Siam. Along with all the artillery, which would be 6 artillery into Siam as well. And actually, we're going to walk 1 more infantry from Siam down into Singapore. And we're going to leave 2 infantry behind in Burma. And I will make sure that I go over all these unit totals just in case that was a little confusing. I apologize. Normally I have this planned out a little bit better. But it's been an odd week. Oops. Let's go that way. Yep. Okay, and now we are going to go up to P-32. We are going to use one of those transports to go over to Kyushu and then come back and pick up 2 infantry and drop them off in Nanking as well. And then all 3 of those transports that are there are going to go into port in Nanking. The other two transports that have not done anything that are in P32 right now are going to move up to P15, and they are going to go into port at Nagasaki, or I'm sorry, Kyushu. And actually, as they do that, they are going to pick up 2 cavalry out of Nanking, and they are going to drop them off in Kyushu. 1 on each transport. And then from Kyushu, we are going to rail 1 infantry into Tokyo. From Honshu, we are going to move 2 infantry. Oh, yeah, 2 infantry also into Tokyo. From Kyushu, we're going to move 2 infantry into Honshu, or 2 militia, excuse me. And then the 3 infantry that were in Honshu are also going to move into Tokyo. From Hokkaido, we are going to walk these 2, excuse me, I didn't realize that was in camera. From Hokkaido, we are going to move these 2 infantry across that narrow crossing down into Honshu. The militia, that militia stays there. And then from Palau, we are going to move this medium bomber up to Kyushu. All right. That, I believe, is everything. They move there, they move there, they move there. He's going to stay there. They're okay. And that was Pyrrhic, but it got the job done. And then from Tokyo, we are actually going to take these 2 fighters that are there, and we're going to sail them or fly them back to the Sea of Japan P-15, and they're going to land on the carriers. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right, now we go on to builds. So this will be pretty straightforward. We're going to put a fortification in Tokyo along with 2 fresh airfields. We are going to build 2 infantry in Kyushu. And then militia, we're going to build 2 in Kyushu, 2 in Tokyo, 2 in Honshu, and then 1 in Hokkaido. And that is it. And I should be, according to my board, I'm at 38 IPP, including all my bonuses. Though I'm going to double check that after I turn the video off. I don't want to recount it all now, but if I'm wrong, I'll post a message. So in theory, I'm at 38, but I'll double check that here in a bit. Oh, and all that damage is off the factory in Tokyo. Now, All right, that's it for Japan. I'm going to go ahead and start doing a quick unit breakdown on where everything is and their totals, just so everybody's on the same page. If you're good and want to move on to the next video, you won't miss a whole lot. Okay, we're going to start down here in Southeast Asia. I have 1 militia and 2 infantry in Burma. In Annam Tonkin, I have a marine, an infantry, and a militia. In Cochin, China, I am hold on. Sorry, it's getting a little crowded. I have 2 infantry, a marine, and a militia in Annam Tonkin, and the exact same thing in Cochin, China. In British Malay, I have 4 infantry and 2 militia. In Siam, I have a flat gun, I have a militia, I have 4 infantry, 2 fighters, 6 artillery. In Sumatra, I have a militia and an infantry. In Borneo, I have a militia. Celebes, I have a militia. West Timor, I have a militia. In Dutch East India, or New Guinea, excuse me, I've got a militia. New Guinea, I've got a militia. New Britain, I have a militia. Solomon Islands, I have a militia. Caroline Islands has a militia and 2 infantry. Palau has, let's see. Oh, you know what? I wanted to double check that. Yeah, okay, has militia. Iwo Jima has a militia. Bonin has a militia. Philippines has a militia. Hong Kong has an infantry and a militia. And then in P-41, I've got 3 destroyers. In P-52, I've got a coastal, or P-50, excuse me. P-50, I've got a sub and a coastal sub. In Okinawa, I have a seaplane. All right, let me go to Nanking. I have 2 militia, 2 cavalry, an artillery. I have 2 militia, 2 cavalry, artillery, fortification, 2 marines, and I have a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 infantry in Nanking. And I will get that cleaned up here in a bit. And then I also have 3 transports in port in Nanking as well. On to the mainland. Oh, one more naval unit before I forget is I've got a submarine in P7, and P15 has my main fleet, which I'll go over in a second. I'll do that last. So Hokkaido has 2 cavalry, 3 infantry, a medium bomber, 2 militia, and 2 naval transports in port. Honshu has 4 militia and 2 infantry. Hokkaido has 2 militia. Tokyo has built 2 additional, so it's got 3 air bases to total. 6 infantry, 2 mountain, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 militia. And then P-36 has 5 submarines. P-47 has 1 submarine. And then the main fleet itself in P-15 is going to be up to 4 light carriers, 2 fleet carriers, 1 heavy carrier. And then on them, we've got 6 fighters. I'm sorry, 7 fighters. 7 fighters, 3 tactical bombers. I've got 1 heavy battleship, 2 regular battleships, a battle cruiser, 5 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 5 destroyers, and 2 torpedo boat destroyers. And I believe that is everything. If there's any questions, shoot me a quick message and we'll go from there. This is Wintermute out.